Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, wherever you are. Welcome to My Creative Life. I'm Key, and today is another Mindset Monday. And before we start, I'm going to give a shout out to my friend Ronald, who suggested this topic on my Instagram. Okay, so today's topic is self-love and overextending yourself. Now, these are two phrases that hold a lot of weight to them. So let me dissect them and offer my own perspective. Self love is the act of caring for yourself in every aspect of your being. This means mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, every aspect. Self love is all about embracing every flaw and gaining the courage to be you fearlessly. In practicality, it is the ultimate sense of peace because it liberates you from any judgment or any label that the world may impose upon you. Self love is self awareness. You have to be able to hold yourself accountable for your actions. When you hold yourself to certain standards, you're able to discipline yourself as well as forgive yourself. You need that awareness in order to improve your sense of compassion. You've got to be real with yourself and others by knowing your boundaries, knowing what makes you tick, what makes you happy, and you have to be able to communicate this too. To me, the ways in which you love yourself is the precipice of every relationship you have. And this leads me to the next part of overextending yourself. What happens when you overextend yourself? Well, if you're overextending yourself, it is because you're lacking the internal validation that comes with self-love. The self-validation is at the core of boundary setting, which is what everyone needs in order to have healthy relationships. If you're willing to break your own boundary, you're basically sabotaging your own well-being. Sabotaging your own well-being with too many commitments will only render you ineffective for your life as well as others. So it's basically self-defeating to do so. Look, there are some people in this world who are addicted to people-pleasing. They're always putting others before them, taking on burdens and commitments just for the praise. And more often than not, they're left feeling depleted, so much so that the praise isn't even worth it. This is a sign of excessive insecurity and dependency. This person is going out of their way to cover up the internal wounds with external validations. In this mindset, you can't possibly win because it's an endless cycle. You keep trying to get from people what you give, but you're harming your own well-being to give it to them. These types of relationships sound like, I am always doing for you and you never do for me. Look at all the energy I give you and I have nothing to show for it. So these people who are chronically overextending themselves are really seeking control over other people. This is the complete opposite of self-love. In fact, that's a symptom of narcissism. It's very manipulative, although not always intentional. It's a side effect that stems from the need to have other people succumb to your will. You can't actually love someone if you don't love yourself. To me, love is a relationship that leaves you or both people feeling uplifted, empowered, and satisfied. When you are practiced at self-love, you are invoking that internal sense of comfort and security, and you're able to establish boundaries easily. You're also cognizant and respectful of the boundaries of others. You gain a concentric view of your relationships or issues that may arise. You take responsibility for your actions, and therefore, you have compassion for others. If you're established within yourself, you're able to add to others with no negative attachment, no ulterior motive, without the dependency or the power struggle. It can only be love. I understand myself so that I can understand others. I forgive myself so that I can forgive others. I care for myself so that I can care for others. I'm gentle with myself so that I can be gentle with others. I love myself so that I can love others. It's important to take care of your well-being so that you can love others and have those real, harmonious, balanced, and happy relationships. I really could have went on and on about this, but I really did my best to keep it brief for you. And I thank you for tuning in to another Mindset Monday. I hope you enjoyed this video. And to learn more about meditation and mindfulness, please check out the links on the screen as well as the links below. More can be found on manifestabundancehereinnow.com. And if you feel inclined to, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Peace out.